Good morning from the island of Panglao in Bohol.
Yes, we're in Bohol in the Philippines, and it is very early in the morning.
Yes.
I'm very impressed at how awake I'm feeling right now. The sun has come up not that long ago. I'm being reminded I need to get my sunglasses out.
That's true.
I've got my hat strapped on. I am covered in sunscreen.
And layers of sunscreen.
Head to toe, double layered sunscreen. I'm looking like a marshmallow right now because we are gonna spend the day out on the water. We're doing an island hopping tour. We're gonna hopefully see some dolphins.
Fingers crossed.
I just can't wait to spend the day out on the water, in the water.
In the water.
That's what
most
we need
importantly.
to be. Yeah. So we're gonna head out.
Safety first.
Ooh,
Out on the water.
they actually match your shoes,
They do.
which I'm really loving.
You got your fashionable life jacket
Still
there.
on there. Yeah, I've got this. I'm gonna get water shoes.
Yes, because it hurts stepping on pebbles.
Yeah, just in case. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I need a smaller size, but you're always saying I have like weirdly small.
Very
feet
weirdly
for
small
my
feet.
height. One time I remember me saying like, how are you walking right now? Like, it's not that big a deal. I'm impressed because this dry bag we bought last time in the Philippines.
That's true.
Very happy I bought a dry bag yesterday.
Yes.
And I've forgotten it every single time that we've needed it since then.
Yeah.
And I remembered it on this trip. I'm so proud of myself. You definitely want to have a dry bag.
We're using our own travel tips.
Yeah. I always feel like, what about Bob? In that scene when he goes sailing. I'm sailing!
I sail. I'm a sailor. I sail.
He's like strapped to the front of the boat. I'm in!
Success.
Phase 1 complete.
Good morning.
Woo.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you. Woo.
Whoa, Rocky!
Okay, I'm still getting my sea legs here.
Yeah, almost ended up in the ocean
Yeah.
there.
Not yet, that's later, Marc. Woo.
Yes. I guess it wouldn't have been the worst thing.
This breeze is the best. Nature's air conditioning. We're coming up to a spot where we can see a bunch of other boats, and I'm kind of guessing that this is where we're going to hopefully see the dolphins,
Yeah.
because this seems to be the spot to stop your boat.
Maybe this is the Dolphin Superhighway.
Yeah, okay, oh, we're just slowing down.
Okay. Okay, they're telling us they're there. Oh, I see them.
Okay.
Wow. So many of them.
Oh my God.
That's so cool. All glistening in the sun.
1, 2, oh, I just saw 4 of them come. Oh my
There's
God.
like 10 of them.
Okay, there's definitely a ton of boats circling around here trying to spot the dolphins. We just saw, I don't even know, like 4 came up in unison, and there were at least 4 packs of 4 coming up at the same time. Unbelievable. Did you see them?
I saw them. Yeah. Well, there was a pod way over there, and I was like, oh, I think we're in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
And then they just all emerged right in front of us.
Right in front of our boat. We got really lucky.
That was amazing.
scanning the water for the dolphins, and I just saw a fish jump out of the water. It must have been about that big, and just went shoo, and back in. I don't think I've ever actually seen a fish that big jump out of the water before. It's amazing. It was all backlit by the sun with this lovely like silhouette. So cool. Oh my God, Mark. Just saw the very tail end. I think you did too.
Yeah.
Of this massive group of them jumping in unison out of the water. And I feel like...
there's more there.
Oh my God. Did you see that? I think you missed this, but I saw 2 dolphins jump out of the water. That was so cool. Like 2 of them just jumped right out. Pretty close to our boat too. Wow, I will never forget seeing that. I really hope we see that again.
So do I.
Did you see those jumping?
Yes. And I'm crying.
It's spectacular. Huge pod of them. Wow.
Oh my God, look at them. That was just because I was talking, and then, you know, I got cut off because we saw them in front of our boat, and there's all these boats around. Ours happened to be at the front, so there was no one in front of us. So it was just us and the dolphins. And we're like in time with them, and they were all jumping out of the water. And I just felt really overcome seeing that many.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're so special.
That was just incredible. So many and all jumping and so close to our boat. Just amazing. Oh my God.
Do you see that? Right in front of
I
us.
think my heart just exploded. Like in a really good way.
It was a joy explosion.
Joy explosion.
Oh my God.
We were just so close I could see them under the water. Like we were leaving this area, leaving the Dolphin Highway, and we basically hit them.
We ran into them.
Oh my God.
I think our driver actually had to screech on his brakes.
Yeah, he did. That was the closest we've been this whole time, and I could look down and I was so close I could see them under the water swimming. I'm having trouble finding words.
I know, it's hard to
Wow
process.
is coming out a lot though.
Yeah.
I've got resources for 2 letters. Wow.
W and O.
A W and O.
I cannot believe how many dolphins we have seen out here. These are like constant and in a huge pod.
Yeah.
The challenge is that they only come up for a few seconds to breathe, I think, and then they go down for a while. So we're constantly on the lookout.
You're trying to anticipate where they're going to pop up next.
They were there, but now they're over here.
And all the boats trying to rush to get to them first.
Exactly. And your camera overheating, and batteries dying. It's a challenge, but it's fun.
I have to say I actually quite enjoy the competitive aspect of this dolphin watching because there's other boats out here, right? It's not just our boat. And so everyone's kind of looking to see where they'll pop up next. and you know one boat has seen it because you hear their engine immediately go on, and then you hear all the other boats' engines go on, and they start racing to try to get there first. Oh, like right here,
Like
here they
right
are. Okay, that was a very good illustration. And that time, when I got cut off just then, we were the first boat there. Our captain saw them first, and so we were the first ones on the scene and got to see them really up close. And one of them, like,
Jumped
within striking distance,
right in front of
was
the boat.
so close to us. But it's really actually fun. And I've noticed that, you know, this is kind of like Outlast. What's that Survivor thing?
Oh.
Outlast, Outplay.
Out survive.
Clearly we haven't seen that in a long time. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that a lot of the other boats have left. And so we are sticking around along with, I don't know, a handful of other boats to try to see as many dolphins as possible.
And we're having great success.
Very good success. We just asked our captain why the dolphins are here in such great numbers, and he said it's because they come here to feed on small tuna mainly that are in this particular area, and it's also a migratory path for them as they pass between some of the different islands in the Philippines. And the best time to see them, and why you really have to get up early, is because the crack of dawn is when they are at their most active in this area. And I just am so delighted with how many of them we saw, because it's possible to come, you know, looking for wildlife in the wild and you might not see anything, or maybe you see one or two. And I mean, we just saw, I can't even count how many. There must have been hundreds of dolphins at different times popping out of the water. Wow. That's my go-to word today on this boat.
It's the wow tour.
It's the wow tour. Make sure to watch our next video for part 2 of this breathtaking day out on the water in the Philippines. We visit a small island where we swim with sea turtles and see enormous schools of fish and coral from all colors of the rainbow. We also try some tasty Filipino barbecue and our new favorite drink. We love reading your comments, so please say hello down below. Does this dolphin watching trip look like something you'd like to do? Leave a comment and let us know. We really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and remember to subscribe to our channel for lots more travel adventures. We'd love for you to share the video with your friends and family as well, and we really appreciate your support. We also share lots of content over on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, so follow us there for more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video where the adventure continues.